Here is a common little trick that we frequently would have to use. Suppose I ask you simplify 2h minus 10 over square root 5 minus square root h. And so this might look like a difficult expression to work with, but the trick is that we're going to multiply by a clever form of 1 by multiplying, dividing by the same expression. And the clever thing to multiply and divide by is what some people call the conjugate of the expression square root 5 minus square root h, and that's going to be square root 5 plus square root h. So if we multiply and divide by square root 5 plus square root h, what do we end up with? Well, we would have in the numerator 2h minus 10, and I'm going to write 2h minus 10, realize that there's a factor of 2 that can be factored out, so 2 times h minus 5 times square root 5 plus, let me close up that square root, plus square root h. And downstairs, realize that square root 5 minus square root h times square root 5 plus square root h, realize that this is an example of the identity that we have a minus b times a plus b is equal to a squared plus b squared. Oh, sorry, not plus, but minus. The formula for the difference of two squares, a squared minus b squared, you can factor that as a minus b times a plus b, because this is here, square root 5 is playing the role of a, and h is playing, square root h is playing the role of b. You know, a minus b times a plus b. And so this is going to equal a squared minus b squared. So square root 5 squared minus square root h squared. And so at this point then, we have 2, so upstairs is still 2 times h minus 5 times square root 5 plus square root h. The downstairs is now 5 minus h. Okay, so let's see how much farther we can simplify. We have h minus 5 upstairs, we have 5 minus h downstairs, but h minus 5 is just the negative of 5 minus h. So I can rewrite h minus 5 as negative 5 minus h. And so then we have some cancellation. So there's our cancellation, and we just have at the end of the day negative 2 times square root 5 plus square root h, and this is as far as we can simplify. So this trick of multiplying, dividing by the conjugate is a very useful one, and also realizing h minus 5 and 5 minus h are negatives of each other. Those are a couple of useful tricks here.